I have discovered a bee situation here on my property. Now, I love bees. I watch them pollinate all the fruit trees and plants. I really enjoy bees. However, I started noticing a lot of dead bees everywhere because apparently they only live 6 weeks. And the day my dog came running and yelping because she had been stung by several bees, that one, I realized I needed to do something right away. And I called a friend of mine who is a beekeeper, and she came over and brought a bee box and a bee suit. So hopefully the bees will migrate from the hive to the new bee box. If not, I'm gonna have to call in the help of a professional.
The bees chose not to move to the new bee box.
And I have found Mike over here. Say hello, Mike, who is going to come and help me to remove all these bees on my property. Apparently, if you wear a baseball hat, then your screen is not up against your face and they can sting you on your nose. What do the pine needles do?
This is a smoker, and it helps me control where I want the bees. The comb will make them all go inside. They're going in.
Yeah.
And it's gonna let me work and do the cut without them being all out here trying to prevent me from doing it. I made a contraption that sucks the bees in. This is a bucket within a bucket.
Yeah.
This just provides a suction.
Wait, it sucks it into where?
Into here. Into a bucket, and it doesn't let
How
them
do they get through?
through here.
Oh, through there. I'm
gonna hook this up to here.
Okay.
So it's like a regular vacuum, but it'll be a container that keeps them alive. Whenever bees get mad at you and you swat at them while they're like just buzzing around you, they actually dodge you and then they spray you with a pheromone that tells the other bees you're not friendly.
Oh, really?
So that's why some of them get that smell. It's an alarm pheromone.
Oh.
And some of them join in with the fight, and that's why you get more and more bees coming after you. Yeah, non-aggressive, they're not mean. And it's just like a little door. And
Look at that.
Whoa!
Isn't that insane?
Jeez.
That's like insane.
and their walls intact, so that's what it's for.
Jeez.
So yeah, this is comb that they just built right here.
Wow.
They just barely built this.
Wow.
And these darker ones are the first ones that they built. And this has all the babies on there.
Wow.
And these are still empty. We're gonna go all the way back here as far as this goes. So there's layers and layers. This is one layer, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's more that way that we can't see from here. Wow. So what I'm gonna do, this is all honey right here. And if you look back here, this is where they're hiding. You see when I told you they're gonna go back hiding?
Yeah, in the back.
Look where they're
Oh, I
at.
see a big one.
No, look in the back. They're all back there.
Oh my gosh, underneath there.
There's so many more than what you're seeing right now.
Yes.
They came off of here because they were scared from the cutting.
And they went to hide in the back.
Oh, this one's got a lot of honey. Honey just dripping.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, honey's just dripping out. Jeez. And this is not where the honey is. The honey's right here that's dripping. You see it?
Jeez.
So that's what's going on here. So I'm gonna have to vacuum all these up.
Okay. We are collecting the honey, trying to save the bees. That's the whole plan, and to relocate them.
Mike estimated there were about 40,000 bees in this hive.
There's still a few coming back home.
Honey dripping in there. And there's a nursing bees with the babies. It's actually quite a beautiful thing. Oh, yeah, they're so clever. So clever. Oh, sorry you had to break your home apart.
Hives include one queen, hundreds of drones, and thousands of worker bees. The worker bees are female, but they do not breed. Drone bees are male and do not have a sting.
Here's all babies right here. All the brown spots are all their cocoons and babies.
The queen bee is responsible for producing and laying eggs and live for an average of 2 to 3 years, but have been known to live up to 5 years.
You see how they hang off of each other?
Yeah.
That's how they do it, to keep building.
Wow.
You know?
You keep going even though you're vacuuming. That's a lot.
So I'm looking for the queen while I'm doing this.
Yeah.
And if I see her, then I'll stop. But I think she's in the back. Sometimes we find her on here. Yeah, there's still more layers.
No way.
That's why I said she's probably back there.
Jeez. It's just insane. Wow. Do they start at the back first? Is that where they started?
Yep, it's all older over here.
Wow.
Crazy.
So let me show you what's in here. So there's more layers. That's where all the bees are. And I'm looking on the ceiling. Look at all the honey on the ceiling. That's gonna go in your bowl. And all the way down and around the corner, there's no more hay. Look at this. All the way down and around the bend.
That's amazing.
It's all just empty. So all these bees, the bees would have filled all this up if they had the chance.
This wall was built around bales of hay, but over time it disintegrated. The bees discovered an opening on the side of the wall which I wasn't aware of, and were happily busy building their new hive.
I can't believe how many there are. There's another one.
Yep.
Well, I'm happy to report Mike found the queen bee.
Oh, she's in there. She's in the bee box. Let me see. Oh, she is bigger. She's a lot bigger. It's hard to see on the camera. But yeah, she's a lot. How did you catch it?
With my hand.
Really?
They just fit through here. So they're in there taking care of them.
How are you gonna get the queen in there now?
As Mike placed the queen with her colony, I was so amazed at how gentle and calm they were through the entire process. They weren't aggressive at all and kept tending to the queen and the babies as we removed the honeycombs.
This has been an amazing experience.
I felt sad that I had to remove them, and I knew I would miss the busy bees in my garden.
And you can hear them in there. Okay, guys. This up here. So to release your bees, wait patiently over there.
As promised, Mike relocated the bees to a new location and found a new home for them to start their new life in. What a blessing it was to see the genius workings of the bee close up. The honey from my garden tastes unlike any honey I have ever tasted. It's simply delicious, with a hint of jasmine, lemon, and nectarine. Bees are one of the world's most important pollinators for food crops, and every day we rely on bees and other pollinators. In fact, out of every 3 bites we consume relies on pollination.
Pulse is March. March inside the hive. Go inside, girls. I'm looking for the queen while we're here. Watch them go in there. They'll be going all over. See them going straight into the hive? Yes, they're all over the air, but they'll find their way. They'll all go back inside there. And there's our queen in there. Look at her. You see our queen right there. She's inside. She doesn't want to leave. She's right there. See the big butt? It's climbing halfway up, right there. She needs to go in here with everybody. They'll call her in here. I'm gonna go get a queen cage for her. You guys keep watch for her. 'Cause we need to catch her and put her inside here.
While I was searching for a bee removal company and interviewing potential beekeepers, I heard the same story over and over. Unfortunately, many bees that get removed from a property end up discarded along the side of the road by unscrupulous people, thrown away like trash. Thank you, Mike, for being a gentle bee whisperer, giving me a bee education, and saving yet another bee colony.